Hiya, Bab.
Hiya, Babs, you alright?
And welcome to the Drag Race Yearbook Live. Yes,
I made it.
You made it. We're coming to you live and direct. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Today, I am joined by the Beyonce of Doncaster, Miss Naomi Carter. How are you, Babs?
I'm alright, Babs. How are you doing?
I'm fabulous, fabulous. And how's
Good.
you?
Have I had any complaints yet?
No complaints yet. No.
I just go on the other one and, you know.
There we go. A resourceful queen.
Exactly.
Right, my absolute love. Before we get into it, let's get some housekeeping out of the way. Because we're live, we want to hear from you in the chat. So send in your comments for Naomi and we'll take a look at those at the end of the show, okay? And Naomi, as it's your first time here on the yearbook, let me explain how all of this works. We're going to have a nice little kiki about your time on Drag Race UK Season 5, and I'll be asking you to nominate your fellow contestants in our juicy yearbook categories. There's only one rule, babes. You can't nominate yourself. Got it?
Got it, baby. I got it.
Ah, good, bitch. That's all, sorry. Language. I feel like we're kikiing again.
And now.
Let's do our first category, and it is the biggest drama queen. So, Naomi, who was the biggest drama queen of the season, and what was their most dramatic moment?
I would say the biggest drama queen of this season, it's got to be handed to the beautiful, the stunning, the talented Cara.
Caramel, I can actually imagine it. Well, speaking of Caramel, the girls were fighting again this week. It was
every week, baby.
Handbag at dawn. Banksie versus Vicki and Cara. Banksie stormed off. You saw it all happen. Give us a full tea. What was it like in that room?
Oh, so it was wild. Like I was there like a fly on the wall. So like, I don't necessarily love being in drama, but if it's happening like halfway down the street, I'll be there with me little like opera glasses, like, oh, what's going on? What's going on, love? But no, like I totally understand why Banksie stormed out, because I think at the end of the day, like it's such a high pressure competition. Like everybody wants to be doing the best, and obviously nobody wants to go home. So like I totally get why she stormed out. I feel like she probably thought like it was just getting like, not getting too much, but like the girls were saying her name, and like the way that it sounded, it did sound like a little bit like they were throwing it under a little bit. So I get it. I'd have probably acted the same if it were me. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. You know, you're in front of the judges. You know what I mean, as well. And
I will say as well that like Banksie, like she's an amazing person in general, but like the fact that she came back in like less than 5 minutes later and we're like, do you know what? Look, I'm sorry if I've upset you. This is why I'm upset. I'm acknowledging that this is why I've made you upset. And if I have, like, I'm so sorry for that. And do you know what? Cause like, I know, like, even me, like, it had probably taken me like half a day to get over that. Do you know what I mean? But like, she literally went outside. She just like had a breather. And I think like sometimes that's what you need to do in like stressful situations, high pressure, because it's just like so much is going on. Just so she did the right thing. Like I completely.
She kept it pushing and kept it moving, and
she did.
Love you, Banksie. We love you. Well, this week's comedy challenge didn't go as planned for you, but I think it wasn't really as bad as Banksie's group. Watching it back, were you right thinking you were in the bottom, or do you think somebody from their group should have been in the bottom?
It's a bit of a weird one. Not a weird one, but like I didn't do the best in my group. Again, I'm aware of that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not mad that I was the one to lip sync and that ended up going home, because it's all my doing, babe. I can't be mad at myself because I'll end up bloody eating this anyway. But no, I thought personally, because a group won, like a solid group won, and my group, like I think we did all right as a group. Like Kate and Dee Dee absolutely killed it. So like I thought it was going to be getting judged as groups. So like it's not that I weren't expecting to be lip syncing, but I just didn't. Just the way that it got judged, I thought, oh, maybe, but yeah.
You know what? Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. But I thought you looked stunning. By the way,
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. But moving on to our next category, it is the Shadiest Queen. Who was the shadiest queen on set, and what was their shadiest moment?
Shadiest Queen. This is like in a not actually shady, but it's like, you know, when you watch it back and you're like, oh, girl. Oh. So, but it's been killing me in the best way possible. So, like, when we did the girl group week and Cara Melle sat there and she says, she's like, girls, are you sure you want to do that? And Michael's like, yeah, but don't do that, pet. Like, no, like that killed me because I'm seeing like some funny little shady bits with Michael, and I'm like, I live for it because honestly, Michael is so lovely as a person. Yeah. But like, I just live for the little bits of shade because I'm like, yes, girl, get the claws out. Honestly, I live for it.
Michael Maruli, Shadiest Queen. I know that's right. So you taught Rue some slang on the show. Hey up. I had to really think of my northern there. I went, hey up, right? Hey up. And he loved your accent. You seem surprised by that reaction from Rue, but yeah. Why? Because your accent's great. You know what I mean? You're known for not only your killer lip syncs and your performances and all of this, but your accent as well. Did you teach Rue anything else?
Well, I did say to her, I said, we did like a little challenge. And I was like, hey, you're right, cock. And she's like, oh, I'll probably lose the cock. And I'm like, no, she doesn't get it. So like, if I could go back in time, I'd be like, cock just means love. It's not rude. It's all good. You know what I mean? Because like, honestly, my auntie will go to me. She's like, hey, you're all right, me cocky chops. And it don't mean that rude. It's just like, you're all right, me love.
It's time for Naomi Carter's spelling and Naomi Carter's translation. We need it, and we need it now.
Now.
Now. Absolutely amazing. So I think we should move on to our next category. Do you think, in the words of the iconic Davina McCall, fancy another one?
Go on then.
Next is best look. Aside from your own, who had the best look of the episode?
Of the last episode?
Yeah.
Banksy. Boots house down. Every week, Banksy.
Every week, Banksy. It was a great look. It was.
I mean, I know I was there, but like every week when I see it again on TV, I'm just like, oh, she's really doing the thing. Like she's stunning, insane fashion. It's fashion.
Manchester girlies know how to put it down. I'll tell you that. Yes,
they do.
But you've been creating some great looks this week. The ski look, amazing. The Beyonce look, yes, amazing.
Thank you.
But we do have to mention the
It's been lovely chatting with you all.
Sewing challenge. In the words of Mother RuPaul, rotten.
And do you know what I took from that?
What?
I just took the 10 and I was like, thanks, baby.
Thanks,
See you next week. See you next week. Yeah. 10.
Some people are even comparing it to the La La Ree bag look. So, but looking back on it, like, was it bad, or do you think now, like, actually that's a bit iconic?
It is iconic. I've got to admit, it is iconic. So I did my photo shoot like a couple of weeks ago for it, and the photographer was taking pictures of me, and I just kept bursting out like in hysterics, laughing. And he's like, he's a lovely straight guy photographer, so he probably didn't realize like the whole scale of like it all. But anyway, I just kept laughing at him, and he's like, "Are you alright, Naomi?" And I was just like, it's just so fucking bad. It's just so bad. Sorry for swearing if there's any young uns out there. But yeah, so it's one of them. Like, I feel like La La re-walked so that I could run, baby. Do you know what I mean? But not with the knee at the moment. I ain't running nowhere. Not at the moment.
A brisk walk. It's a brisk walk.
Yes.
Michelle also commented on your demi lashes. But as regular yearbook viewers know, I'm not one to comment on lashes. So we're just going to keep it moving and keep it pushing onto our next category, which is Class Clown. Who's the biggest class clown of the season, and why did they make you laugh?
Oh, class clown. They're all funny girls, you know. Oh, I nearly skimmed over someone who is like the class clown. I can't believe I nearly didn't. Hey, Butch, let me in at your window. I might be thick, but don't call me a bimbo. Absolutely hilarious. Like, yeah, I will say every single day of filming, like even when my knee happened, or like if I was getting like, well, I've been up for elimination twice, but yeah, so like even when that happened, like she was just there cracking jokes, and like you could honestly be in the absolute worst mood ever. Kate Butch just walks along, cracks a few one-liners, and honestly, she'll make your day. Like honestly,
we love Kate. She definitely
much.
is a class clown at heart, and probably some of her looks as well. But that's okay. I can say it because she's my sister.
Oh no! See, I love it. Like, it, not like it makes sense, but it does. It makes sense for Kate because she's so like she's just a campy queen. So like, I feel like she's literally just had so much fun with it all.
Oh
like,
yeah.
When she's heeling down in the heelys, I'm like, go on down!
Honestly,
Like,
British drag.
So good, so good.
Now, you had to lip sync against Cara. Obviously, we're guessing you're still a bit injured. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Were you the real lamb to the slaughter?
Oh, I think I'm the OG lamb to the slaughter. Like they were like, let's put her against Caramel. We know that she can barely walk or dance. But like another thing with the whole knee situation is like on the runway, like you might be like, I don't see a limping girl, but it sounds bad. But like this is my moment in front of RuPaul. Like even if I'm in so much agony, like I'm gonna walk that runway. Like I've paid a lot of money for these outfits. You think I'm gonna be there like I'm walking with one shoe on and one shoe off? It's not happening. So yeah.
Absolutely, you gotta push through. Absolutely, and you did that.
Push through, baby.
What
Absolutely.
Was it like leaving the show? What was that experience like for you?
I was gutted, if I'm being honest with you. But it's one of those things where, like, I know myself well enough that if I kind of like get myself down about it, like I'll be really down about it. So I've just been literally since we've filmed, I've just come out with the mentality of like. It's a very British saying, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot go back in time now. I can't unbounce the boobs with DD. Do you know what I mean? I can't do any of that. So, like, there is things that I would change, but then my experience wouldn't be the same. So it wouldn't feel right to be like, yeah, I'd change this and I'd change that because I can't. And it's not, like, I'm never going to be able to change it. So, like, it is what it is. And, like, I didn't do the best in that challenge that week. And obviously, Cara won me in the lip sync. So, like, I can't be mad at her for winning a lip sync because that's what we're there to do. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the aim of the game.
Absolutely, and you did yourself so proud anyway, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank
because
you, baby.
I loved you since day dot. But
no, I've loved you too.
I'll stop it. Okay, it's time for our final category. It is the PopBuzz Prom Queen.
Ooh.
Who was your prom queen from this season? Like, who was your best Judy? Who do you want to give that nice little crown to?
I think I'm gonna have to say the absolutely lovely Ginger Johnson.
Hey, Ginger Johnson.
I love our Ginger. I do. Yeah. She's just so. She's just got like. It sounds like I could actually get emotional thinking of like talking about Ginger Johnson. Like if you know her as well as I do, like. She is one of literally like the nicest people on this planet. Like, even when I in the design challenge, like I was just like, woo! And she came over and like fully stepped away from her outfit and was like, babe, like, scrap the do rag, think about something on your body. Like, I'm not saying that she designed the outfit, not in the slightest, but she was just kind of like, give me, like, constructive like help, and I'm just like, she didn't have to. She didn't even know me at that point, really. So I'm just like, that babe, like. Heart of gold.
Ginger Johnson, we love you.
Johnson.
Now, Naomi, because this is a yearbook, we're going to need a yearbook quote, something to remember you by. Although, I don't think anything will beat your exit line. See you in a bit, dog shit.
Yeah. So that was that. I didn't even think of that, you know, because like I weren't 100% planning to be on like the bottom. And well, I don't think anyone planned on it to be fair. But yeah, I just got to end and I just looked at Rue and I just thought, oh, guess she's sending me home, isn't she? So I just thought, I'll send a bit, dog shit. See you later. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, again, Rue probably had no idea what I was saying, but honestly, she was cackling, she was screaming, and like I was like, oh, I guess that was funny.
That was one of the most iconic lines ever. Please, like, one more time for me. As your yearbook quote, please stay.
Send a bit, dog shit. Hey!
Yes! Yeah! I absolutely love you. Right, we're going to go and see the comments. Ooh. Let me look real close. Okay. Oh, yes. So, Naomi has one of the most catchy verses ever. Donegal is here to take the race down and respond.
Carter is the starter.
Oh my God, we love you, Naomi. How do you feel about being called the trade of the season?
Oh, right. So I feel like in general, like all my drag family for years, they've been like, girl, like you're so gorgeous, like this, that, and other. But I feel like just as humans, we're a little bit like, and like I've never seen it for me, never, ever, ever. Like I'm not even just saying it, not once. And then like obviously like people online are being like, oh my God, she's the trade of the season, and all my drag family are like, see, we told you, and I'm like, oh my God, like if people want to say I'm the trade, I'll take it. Do you know what I mean?
Say it.
Sorry.
We have one here. No, who are we gonna do in Snatch Game?
Are you ready for this one?
I'm ready, baby. You better give it to me.
Brenda from Scary Movie.
Brenda, yes.
Literally, because I feel like that as a Snatch Game, like it's never been like on Drag Race, and I feel like she's such a character in general. Yeah, I mean, so I was just like,
she's amazing. Brenda from Scary Movie.
Yes.
I absolutely love that you love it, and you probably know all the quotes down as well.
Oh, girl, I literally had like my big box of popcorn like ready to go.
Yes.
I mean, I did have like a few alternate like Snatch Game choices, but we'll have to wait for All Stars potentially, hopefully.
Ooh.
So I don't want to spoil it too soon, but like if I get a call back, girl, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
You're going back? Oh, okay, baby.
No, I'm saying I want to go back, so if any producers are out there listening to this, bring me back. Please, I didn't want to go. I promise I'll wear a lash this time. I'll wear a lash, I swear.
Listen, babes. I absolutely...
Do you want me to tell you about the lash thing?
Yeah, go on. Quickly, yeah, go on, babe.
So basically, me and my group were rehearsing. I'm a really like slow painter, so everyone else were ready. They were sat around talking, and I just forgot to put it on because I was so distracted rehearsing. Just one of them.
Naomi, please.
I know.
Not you on Drag Race painting so slow that you forget to... Only you. I'm absolutely seething.
See, to be fair, when I do my makeup normally, it's just on my own in silence. I'm not even used to getting ready with girls, so I was just like, ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening in those dress rooms. Right, so I just want to thank you so much, Naomi, for joining us here on the Drag Race Yearbook. Thank you, everyone, for joining on the live. You'll be able to watch this back later on the PopBuzz YouTube channel. We'll be back next week with the next eliminated queen from Drag Race UK Season 5. Naomi, you are a superstar. I'm so proud of you. I love the work that you're doing and the work that you will do, because this isn't the end. This is the start.
Absolutely.
And everyone knows Miss Naomi Carter. Oi!
They do now, baby.
I know that's right. Until then, see you, babs.
See you in a bit, dog shit. Hey!